What is going on, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Southern Guy here. Welcome to the WWE Monday Night Raw results and review for the WWE draft. For the WWE draft round night 2 of the WWE draft right here on the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, please do so right here at Southern Guy right here on YouTube.com. Hit that little bell for notification when I upload a review, which we do reviews for Raw, Raw, AEW, and SmackDown every week right here on the channel. So you want to subscribe to the channel and don't want to miss when I upload. Tonight's Raw was the final night. Tonight's WWE Raw open with a live. We're going to get right into it. We go right to the ring with out first comes Randy Orton. As Mike Rome introduces Randy Orton. The announced hype, the Randy Orton versus WWE Champion Drew McIntyre at Hell in a Cell. Orton says that he has one thing remains. If someone gets drafted to SmackDown or not. The fact is that he will take the WWE title from Drew McIntyre at Hell in a Cell in 2 weeks. He said the draft 2020 has been a lot, but one thing is for sure you can't dispute, he has been the year of Drew McIntyre. So Orton, because of how he always the person to pin Drew this year, and he says that there's a sign of things to come. Orton promises that to pin Drew again and take the WWE title at Hell in a Cell. So the music hits, and out comes the WWE Champion. Drew McIntyre stands up, congratulate him being the only one to pin Drew. So we seen them battle now on the floor. Drew Orton rams Orton to the apron, then takes it back around. Drew whips Orton into the barricade, ring post, and the announce table. Orton opens up, scrambling up the ramp as Drew talks trash. So that pretty much ended that segment. We're back from break. We got the Day Chief Raw Brad Officer Steph McMahon on the stage at the podium where she welcomes us to the second and final night of the WWE 2020 draft. The Fiend Bray Wyatt was drafted to SmackDown picks, was drafted to Raw. SmackDown picks SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley. Raw picks Randy Orton to stay on the Raw brand. SmackDown selects Raw Tag Team Champions. The Street Profits. Isaiah Ford and Angel Dawkins. Raw selects Charlotte Flair to stay on the Red Brand. We get a no disqualification match between Aleister Black and Kevin Owens. The winner of this match was Kevin Owens hitting the stunner. We see bringing him back in the ring, nails the stunner, and then powerbomb bombs Black through the table at the middle of the ring. Kevin Owens covers, gets the pin with a quick win. Kevin Owens defeats Aleister Black in a no disqualification match. After the match stands, Owens stares tall, the music hits. It stalls to the back as Black stares upstairs of a cover. See Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke on Miz TV. We are back from break with Stephanie is on the stage for more draft picks. Raw picks Braun Strowman to come from SmackDown. SmackDown picks Daniel Bryan to stay on the blue brand, which Stephanie Bear calls him the B+ player. If you didn't notice that, Raw selects Matt Riddle to come to Raw for SmackDown, and SmackDown picks Kevin Owens to go to SmackDown. Raw picks Jeff Hardy to come over to Monday Night. We'll see another must-see Biz TV with the new superstars. The Biz Job Horse, the Raw draft selected was joke related, and then they bring out the guests, Manny Rose and Dana Brooke. Have a segment tonight. Lana then gets up, dumps on the floor. Rose and then Dana Brooke double team the Talia now, and then Talia also gets sent out the floor. Brooke taunts Natalia and from the ring. We're back for a segment. We'll see Lars Sullivan comes out and takes Freak's accident. Launches him for the freak accident. The man looks odd as Lars Sullivan stays top of the ring. So John Washington got taken out by Lars Sullivan. We're going to ring to see the New Day split up in the WWE draft on Friday night. The Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods won despite their tag team titles. Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, WWE producer Ed Pierce. We talked about Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler walk up to make their case for a shot at the Raw tag team titles. They will have some words with the New Day at the We get the New Day switching titles with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. New Day got the Raw tag team titles. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford got the tag team titles. So we got seeing a tag team match with the New Day versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Back from Step Man with more on the draft. We got the Raw Men's title with the New Day later for the night. Seth Rollins walking backstage. See, Step Man is back on for that. Raw picks Retribution. For all of its members, SmackDown picks Lars Sullivan to stay on SmackDown. Raw picks Keith Lee to stay on Raw brand, and King Corbin stays on SmackDown. And Raw picks Alexa Bliss to come from SmackDown. We get Seth Rollins versus Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles in a one-on-one match. Finally, this match ended with the whiplash. Both opponents but D. The referee that shits on Jeff Hardy. Hardy then gets up and nails it. DDT. Finally, we see Hardy grabs for Styles, AJ Styles for collapse, but then this block. Hardy hits a twist of fate in the middle of the ring. Elias shows up, suddenly appears out of nowhere and makes his return. He smashes Jeff Hardy over the back with the guitar, and Hardy and AJ Styles is shocked. AJ Styles takes the pin for the win. AJ Styles defeats Jeff Hardy and several Rollins at the triple threat match. They're back on the podium for the draft. Raw picks Elias to come to Raw from SmackDown. SmackDown picks Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn to stay on SmackDown. Raw picks Lana. Lacey Evans, that goes from SmackDown, and SmackDown picks Cesaro as Jack Boris there. SmackDown, Raw picks Sheamus to come to Raw from SmackDown. We got Dana Brooke versus Mandy Rose and Natalia in one-on-one match. Winner of this match with Natalia and Mandy Rose, and seeing Natalia walk out on Lana. After the match, Lana is accusing Natalia, and Natalia exits the ring as Lana cries. But Angel Garza versus Andrade. Win this match with Angel Garza. We've seen the low kick and the hit wing clipper for the win at the pin. Angel Garza defeats Andrade one-on-one match. Vega was watching. We got Steve McMahon's Raw picks Dickie Cross to come from SmackDown to Raw. SmackDown picks Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler to come to SmackDown. Raw picks 24/7 R-Truth to stay on Raw. Apollo Crews comes over to SmackDown for Raw. And Raw picks Debo to stay on Raw. Raw Tag Team Titles match, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler versus the New Day for the Raw Tag Team Titles. Minutes match, New Day. Woods hits the Roode with a midnight hour. Kofi leaps off the top rope hit the hits finish to finish it for the win and retain the titles. New Day is still your Raw Tag Team Champions.